Welcome to Tallinn, Estonia. This is the pre-Olympic qualifying tournament. Game 2 of the day sees North Macedonia take on Israel with the hopes of making it to the Olympics in Paris next year. Firmly front and center in their minds. TJ Shorts expected to carry a lot of weight for the Macedonian team as they look to make their way through. This is game 2. Earlier today, we had a rip-roarer of a start to this tournament as the Czech Republic came away with a narrow win against Estonia. If this game can live up to that billing, we are in for another big 40 minutes of international basketball. Some familiar faces courtside, none more so than that man there. Many a time bumped into him in an airport around an international tournament. Here's the schedule from today. As I said, Czech Republic, big win, 77-74. That one went down to the dying seconds. And then we'll close out game day 1 with North Macedonia taking on Israel. Here are the FIBA rankings to give you an idea of what we expect, but you can throw that one out the window. Czech Republic, 12th in the world, Israel 34th, Estonia 44th, and North Macedonia 53rd. With that sense, we would say that Israel enter today's games as slight favorites here over Macedonia. But if you look at the rankings and you look at the first game of the day, you can almost tear them up, throw them out the window when it comes to players fighting for Olympic contention. Israel being introduced, they've only been at the Olympics once, back in 1952. That was in Finland, in Helsinki, and unfortunately left the Olympics without a win. They lost to Philippines and Greece in the first and second round and departed. How they would love to be back at the Olympics next year in Paris and potentially pick up their first ever Olympic win. Plenty of credit out of the back of Eurobasket 2022 as well. They made it through to the second round, big wins. Sorry, they came close to making it through their big wins in their opening games against Finland, Netherlands. Things were looking good for them, but a final day loss to the Czech Republic, who they actually face tomorrow, knocked them out of Eurobasket. As for Macedonia, probably considered the real outside shot within this tournament. They're ranked 53rd in the world, never been to an Olympics. However, tell me now that that isn't the perfect setup for a fairy tale potential story here today and across this week for North Macedonia. They are absolutely able to play at a high level though. It's all about consistency. If they can be consistent across their 3 group games here, there is no reason they couldn't make it through to the semi-finals in Poland. And if they do make it to those one and done games, then you cannot count them out. They've looked good in their pre-qualifiers for Eurobasket 25. They've beaten Norway twice, they've beaten Denmark twice, and they split the games with Slovakia. So they are in some form as we look at Coach Jonchevski. We'll now have a break in commentary as we have the national anthems for both teams. First the national anthem of Israel and then the national anthem of North Macedonia.
National anthem of Israel. Ja Põhja-Makedoonia rahvushümn, national anthem of North Macedonia.
Good to see some fans making the trip. Relatively long trip as well from North Macedonia to here in Tallinn, Estonia. A wonderful city that loves its basketball, a wonderful facility to play host to Group A. Just a reminder, there is also Group B taking place in Poland. Those games start tomorrow in Poland. In Group B, you have Portugal, Poland, Hungary, and Bosnia and Herzegovina. Out of the 8 teams from Group A and Group B, just one place available at next year's Olympic qualifying tournament, with a chance to be at Paris 2024 up for grabs. One of the biggest prizes in basketball for any player. That is why we saw a big game opening us up in Group A here earlier today. Estonia losing by 3. Here are our officials for today's game: Antonio Conde, Andres Alcrojas, and Zafer Yilmaz from Spain, Latvia, and Turkey, respectively. They're ready to go. We're ready to go. The players are now in their final warm-up phases as they look to lock in on today's game. Tournament play, you always want to get off to a good start. And that is exactly what both these teams will want to do. We're going to jump in, have a look at the starting 5s for both teams shortly. See who coach Betalakmi has decided to go with to start this game. Important to get the game off to a good start. Here's his starting 5. It's Sorkin, Madar. It is Altzi, Blazer, and Ziv. Plenty coming off the bench for him as well. But that is a very talented roster that coach Betalakmi has at his disposal. Interesting to see how deep in the rotation coach goes. I have a feeling it will be pretty deep. A very experienced coach, well respected, 24-year coaching career. Has led the under-20 Israeli national team to gold at the European Championships in 2018 and 2019. He knows what he's doing. As for North Macedonia, let's have a look at their starting 5 if we can. Who will coach Jonchevski decide his 5 are to get this tournament underway and to get them off on the right foot. No surprises, Shorts gets a start, Stoyanovski gets a start, Jurovski, Mladnovski, and Robev is our starting 5 here for North Macedonia. And again, rotations will be important. A pretty young roster, a couple of veterans coming through though. And they will need to provide some experience as coach Jonchevski there on the bench with the brain trust of North Macedonia, talking things over, finer points, finer details at this stage of the game. We are now under a minute away from the opening tip-off as these two try to keep their dreams alive. We're going to see if we can get into the huddles and listen to what the coach's final instructions are for both teams.
To side, short throw, swing opposite side, ili jedan dribbling, jako na koš. Ajde! Ajde! 1, 2,
3.
Israeli 5 on the floor first, ready to go. Quickly followed by the 5 on the floor first, ready to go. Quickly followed by the 5 from North Macedonia, as we are now ready for the action. Game day 1 here in Group A. Olympic dreams on the lines, remember, as these teams fight it out to be in Paris next year. And we're underway here in Tallinn. Game day 1, Group A, the Olympic pre-qualification tournament. It's North Macedonia taking on Israel. Shorts with possession for North Macedonia. Quick skip pass, Stoyanovski. Free throw line jumper. Oh, that's a thing of beauty. Lovely little soft touch to get us underway. Important for both of these teams to get their tournaments off to a smooth start. A little bit of a weave at the top. Drive to the basket. Little scoop shot, Madar. Both teams, a few nerves settled. Opening possessions, always good to get some points registered. Robev now being harassed by Altsi. It's going to be a foul called, though. First foul of the game. Just a reminder, either of these teams come away with a win by 4 points or more, they will sit top of the table at the end of day 1. That's always a nice thing to look at as a coach and as a player. Kind of feel that job done for day 1. Shorts no, elbow jumper, string music. And TJ Shorts clearly going to be an unbelievably important piece of the puzzle for North Macedonia. Down into the low post, and an easy 2 for Madar. And that is one of the interesting factors with Shorts. Standing just 175 tall, will they exploit that? Three ball is good, Stoyanovski. Both teams looking really free-flowing early on. Defense comes across. Foul going to be called on Mladenovski. Should just be a little bit careful. There's the pass. And there is the sweet, sweet sound of the whipping net. First free throw, no good for Roman Sorkin. Maccabi Tel Aviv last season. A 27-year-old. Splits his free throws. Brings North Macedonia's lead down to 2. Foul will be called on Yahtach Ziv. That's his second foul already. Expect coach Betel Akmi to take him out of the game shortly, particularly if he's going to be guarding Shorts. 3 ball goes up again, not this time though. Just clips the back of the iron. Oh, nice little spin move from Madar. Oh, that's a beautiful pass. Oh, it's a poor finish though by Altsi. Sorkin now comes back out. Ziv. Oh, wide open. You cannot give him that space. He will make it rain. Just as he does there. Where's the chase out? No one. And they've come back the other way. Shorts called for the foul. Shorts spilling possession and then compounding the mistake by giving up the foul. Just reaching in, slapping across the wrist. Shorts not happy with the call, nor was coach Yongchevsky. Sends Israel to the line for shots, in particular Madar. Rattles home the first of his 2. So much high-level experience, played at Partizan last season. Had a big Eurobasket as well last year, averaging over 13 points and 3 assists a game. Misses the second though. North Macedonia a little bit loose on the defensive boards, didn't box out, almost lost possession. Shorts waits for the screen. Goes all the way around the hedge, into the corner, wide open. Rattles another 3. This is a really smart start from North Macedonia. Jurovski this time. Shorts just pulls the seat, comes out to Sorkin. He hits the three. Big man stretching the floor. Israel steal it back again. North Macedonia giving up some options. What's the call? Robev called for the foul. Yeah, just reaching in there. Probably would have been a charge as well if he hadn't, as Shorts had taken a good stand. That's Shorts just pulling the seat out, but waiting on the perimeter. The big man standing 2 meters and 8 centimeters. Roman Sorkin dranks a three. Back again, doesn't take it this time. Where's he going? Has it stripped away. Quick hands from North Macedonia. Oh, a little jolt dribble. Into the corner, another three goes up. This one's short though. Madar with the rebound. Ziv reads it well with the crossover. Oh, that's a beautiful pass. Outzi. Rebound goes high. Pulled in by North Macedonia. They'll have to progress it up the floor pretty quick. They beat the 8 seconds. Short, free throw line jumper. No roll this time. Frenetic phase of play here. Both teams going quite early in the shot clock. Ziv comes back out. Madar looking to just muscle his way past Short, and he does. Four-point lead for Israel now. A brisk start to game day 1 for both of these teams. Shorts. Trying to find some space, has to create for himself. Will draw the foul though from Artsy. TJ Shorts has been doing that all season. That's the right call. Artsy a little bit too far forward, didn't need to. Shorts more than happy to draw that foul, head to the free throw line as we see Artsy head to the bench. And Shorts go to the line. Into the action comes Var Timor. What can you say about TJ Shorts? Well, a Basketball Champions League champion, an MVP of the regular season, a Final Four MVP. And now he has just made the move from Bonn and has signed for Paris for next season. All you Parisians watching this, get your tickets now. Blocking foul is going to be called. That one, I think, on Boszalewski. Ziv at the top. Little hustle, little shake, little bake. Defense stands true though, draws a foul and one. Tough play as Linko. Behind the back pass. It's a smart play in the end by Stoyanovski. That ties the game, a chance to extend it. Change for Israel as we see Blazer head to the bench, and into the game comes Avivi. North Macedonia make a change as well. Magdevsky comes in for Stoyanovski. comes over to set the screen. Madar lines it up, sets it up. Crossover, step back, jumper. Oh my goodness. Handle and footwork creates a space. Rains down the long two. Israel 2-point lead. Shorts calls for the screen. Into the corner, wide open, a little heavy this time from Jurovski. 4 minutes left in his first quarter. Ziv, stolen away though. Oh, it's brought back beautifully. Handed back to Ziv. North Macedonian defense ripped apart and finished off by Timor. Israel now with a 4-point lead. Their biggest lead of the game. Drive to the basket, draws the foul. Madar called for that foul. Let's have a look at the replay. Look at this little fake. Oh, that sends Sorkin almost into the front row, joins the photographers off the baseline. As we look on to coach Yonchevsky, he knows that his team enter as underdogs, but he'll use that to their advantage. Ziv heading to the bench. Kravitz comes in his place for Israel. Magdevsky at the line for shots. Doesn't get the roll on the first. It's the second though. Israel's lead trimmed back to 3. Certainly an entertaining, free-flowing first quarter here in Tallinn. Oh, goes to the left hand, draws the foul. Such a cultured way that Roman Sorkin plays the game. Super smart. Back to the basket, draws some body contact, uses that though to help the spin. It wasn't even the left hand, went in with the right, just tried to get underneath. Coach Betlamak. Betlamak looking on as Sorkin converts the 3-point play. A little 2-2 press defense now from Israel as North Macedonia look to dribble their way through the pressure. Magdevsky uses the screen. It's stolen away though. Israel starting to wrestle control of this game. Sorkin for 3. That's short. Rebound by Shorts. Big hustle play by the North Macedonian point guard. Free ball goes up. He's given the space. Doesn't connect though, and it falls into the lap of Timor. Timor at the top, 8 left on the shot clock. Pass inside to Sorkin. That's good sportsmanship from Roman Sorkin. Checking on Maslenko as he took an elbow from Sorkin. Coach Yonchevsky will make a change. So as Zelenko comes out after that foul. At the line is Sorkin again. Comes up short. Not a bad start to the game though. 7 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists. Been on the floor pretty much for the whole game so far. splits the free throws. Simic is the player that came in for Maslenko. Timeout has been called here in Dublin. Little over 2 minutes left in the first quarter. Israel hold a 7-point lead. Let's listen to Coach Jonchevski's huddle.
Napravite dobar spacing, trgnete ga ovaj igrač ovde, imaše jump to the ball. Slobodno dajemo, ti, pokaži mu raka da ima problema sa modoverba. Sve okej, puštimo je tamo, more. Okej. Ej, ovdje se ja press break, pošalje, ti je izveduvaš se ja na press break i ne trče u kontra, nego 1 za 2, choose side, press break, safety, pass, cut, safety. U napad, let's go 5, okay? 5 on the side, to the left, come back, you play the outside screen once again.
Israel starting to take some control of this game, and that is why Coach Jonchevski called the timeout, why he is working with his team to try and disrupt the flow of the game. They trail by 7, a little over 2 minutes left in this first quarter. North Macedonia certainly enter the game as underdogs, enter tournament as underdogs, but they are not going to turn up just to make the numbers up. They know if they put in a few big performances, they can potentially get themselves into the semi-finals. And once you're in a one-and-done situation, speak to any player, you really do believe that you can go on and win anything and everything. Shorts now, has it at the top. Moves it back out, Simic at the space. It's going to be a turnover as Kravitz goes out of bounds. Sideline ball for North Macedonia. It's important that they stay within touching distance. I'm sure they want to be at least single digits. They don't want it to extend further than that. But as it stands, they're taking a lot of three-pointers. Scooped up the offensive board there, Jurovski. 31-year-old of that, getting it done. One of the more experienced players in the roster. Played in Bulgaria, North Macedonia, Spain, France. Certainly brings a lot of experience with him to the floor. Timor shaking, baking, rolling to the basket. Final minute of this first quarter. TJ Shorts in possession for North Macedonia. Foul's going to be called. Easy one for the officials. Chachashvili just stepping out a split second too late. Went for the hedge. You see the grimace, he knows. His footwork wasn't quite right. Needed to get above that screen earlier. And the angle as well needed to be a lot squarer to push Shorts back. 46.7 seconds left. Both teams in the penalty. Shorts heads to the line. Madar's gone to the bench for Israel as Ziv comes back in. Adanovski's come in as Jurovski gets a well-earned break. Shorts hits both from the free throw line, takes his personal tally out to 6 now. He'll get a little extended break over the first quarter as Stoyanovski comes back in his place. Ziv being harassed by Stoyanovski. Lane opens up for him though. Little teardrop, little soft left-hander, no good. Rebound pulled down by the giant that is Simic. About a 9-second differential between the quarter clock and the shot clock. Stoyanovski, no good. Bodies on the floor. Israel will look to take the last shot of the quarter. Ziv calls for the screen, doesn't use it. It's a flash and roll away. 3-on-1 break for Macedonia. Will they get it away in time? Nothing's called. That will be the end of the first quarter. Good defense in the end by Israel to close out the quarter. Finally balanced one with Israel partially in the driving seat right now at the end of the first. 10 minutes in the book. It's North Macedonia 19, Israel 24. Here are some of the shooting percentages from the game. Both teams have hit 2 from outside. Both teams have gone inside heavily, even more so for Israel. Here are some of the highlight plays from that first quarter of action. Plenty for us to digest and enjoy. Certainly an entertaining first 10 minutes of basketball between North Macedonia and Israel. Standout performances as Israel lead by 5 for North Macedonia. Stoyanovski, Jurovski with 5 apiece, but leading their scoring efforts. No real surprise. TJ Shorts, he has 6 so far, 4 of them coming from the free throw line. As for Israel, well, leading scorer for them is Yam Madar. He has 9 points as well as 2 assists and a steal to his name. Perfect from the floor, 4 from 4 and 1 from 2 from the free throw line. Just behind him, Roman Sorkin, the big man, 8 points so far. QR code on the screen is for Courtside 1891. Stream schedules and scores. If you are a basketball fan, you need to scan that QR code. If you're not quick enough now, have your phone to hand. It will come up again throughout the broadcast. That is the app you need. You need to get your subscription to that. Plenty of basketball from all around the world. We've got all these pre-Olympic qualifying tournaments on there. There's also all of the preparation games for the World Cup and the World Cup itself, which is only weeks away. So, Courtside 1891, get that one on your phone right now. Second quarter underway here in Tallinn. At the end of the first, it's Israel with a 5-point lead. Game day 1, Group A of this pre-Olympic qualification tournament. First shot no good. Foul's going to be called. I think North Macedonia just called out for a little illegality defensively. That one on Boshaleski. Baseline ball for Israel. Sorkin will hand it back to Timur. Good ball movement. Ziv open for 3. That's going to end one way. And that's with some string music from the wing for Yiftach Zing. Really, fundamentally, very good basketball players on this Israeli team. They can get it connected as a team. They can beat some of the best teams on the planet. But now they've got to beat North Macedonia, and North Macedonia are going to make it difficult for the full 40. I can guarantee you that. Foul will be called as Alnorski tries to break up the transition. There's the fast break, and there's the really easy call for the officials to make. Here's the ball movement. There's the 3 ball for Ziv on the previous possession. Lob pass, oh, it's batted away. That's a good interception by Simic. And North Macedonia will fortunately come away with it. Don't get the score though. What a chase down by Blazer. Wasn't going to give up the easy points. As a coach, you love to see that. I'm sure Coach Betalakmi loves that kind of intensity. Ziv, another 3, is it? Yes, it is. Drills it from the top. 9 points now for Yiftach Ziv. Movement not quite quick enough here from North Macedonia. Created the mismatch, they drew the double. Oh, lovely little move. Finish not quite there though. We've got a wedgie. First of the tournament. Shout out to the No Dunks crew. North Macedonia with the wedgie against the board. They trail by 11 now. This is dangerous territory for North Macedonia to be in. And we just see Theodore Simic go after it, but couldn't quite get it to go over the bucket. A couple of changes, Jurovski and Shorts back in. Magdevsky and Adnorski come out for North Macedonia, and Chachashvili and Sorkin swap places for Israel. Liza right high to scoop up the rebound for Israel. Their lead stays at 11. Nice pass inside, well established by Chachashvili. Couldn't get the finish to go. Bats it back though, and Israel will go again. Timor, 3. Off right. North Macedonia's almost blitz defense pays off this time. Shorts. Oh, wow. That is a play and a half. Decision-making taken down to the final split second. Looked like he was going to pass, probably was looking for the pass, realized it was closed off. Still able to get the shot away. That is the quality of TJ Shorts. Mismatch. They'll have to help down, they do. Lovely little drop step, lovely little pivot as we see Simic barrel to the floor. Yeah, Bliza just a little bit over-exuberant as he comes in. We're now going to see Mladenovski come in for Simic. Interesting talent, Theodore Simic, just 19 years of age, 2 meters 15. If he can develop the way that people are thinking he can. Well, we've seen a similar threat coming out of France this year, Wembanyama. Do we have a North Macedonian Wembanyama on our hands? Fouls called here as Robev weaves his way to the basket. Trying to find any lane he can. Israel not offering up much right now. Out of the game goes Chachashvili. Madar comes into the game for Timor, and Sorkin comes in for Chachashvili. The 3 is good for Robev. And North Macedonia, slowly but surely, chipping their way back into this game. First points of the game for Damian Robev. The fans are enjoying it. Good to see some North Macedonian fans there in the stands. Certainly welcome them to Tallinn. Pass inside to Sorkin. He's got the mismatch, goes to work. 9 out of 10 times that situation. That's going to end in a bucket for Roman Sorkin. He is a really tough matchup for North Macedonia to deal with. Well, it's a tough matchup for anyone to deal with, to be fair. I don't think it's something that's particular to North Macedonia. Shorts comes up short, and now it's a little soft jumper. TJ Shorts bringing what we all expected. 10 points for him now. Sorkin and Shorts leading all scorers, 10 points apiece. Baseline drive. Not quite enough hang time for Kravitz. Foul's going to be called on Timor. Let's have a look. Yeah, Timor, smart play really. He knew that he had Bliza behind him, so as long as he made a fair play at the ball, he wasn't too aggressive, it wouldn't have been an unsportsmanlike. But we've got a timeout here. 7-point lead for Israel, 5:49 left in the first half. Let's head into Coach Betalakmi's huddle.
מקודם היה חילוף ברגע שהכדור זז, בסוף הגעתם לזה. להזיז את הכדור, להמשיך לחפש את השחקן עם הרגליים הפחות טובות, 11, הגבוה השני, ומשם להגיע לזה. עכשיו אנחנו לא עוצרים את הפולאפים, לא של 8 ולא של שורט, אתה צריך להיות טיפה יותר גבוה.
אפשר להכניס את שורט, רק איתו, לא יעבוד, נחזור. רק איתו, אבל.
בסדר. רביץ, אתה מתחלף.
יאללה.
TJ Shorts putting on a show here, keeping North Macedonia in the hunt for this opening day win. Doing what he can for sure. North Macedonia with possession. Under 6 minutes left in this first half, and Israel with a strong enough lead, but North Macedonia have cut that further. Israel's lead now just 5 points. As you just feel that North Macedonia are going to be relentless in this tournament. They're not going to step back. They're not going to take a possession off. They're going to go every game into the corner. 3 is up and he drills it. Blazer for 3. Well, Jerusalem, wingman from last season. Oh, Shorts with the crossover. What's he got? Oh, almost a circus shot from TJ Shorts. Timur inside, corner, Sorkin. Time to breathe, time to now the corner pocket 3. And just like that, how a game switches as Israel's lead is back out to 11 points. A joint high game lead for Israel. And just like that, Coach Yonchevsky has to call a timeout to change things up. Let's dive straight into this North Macedonian huddle.
Hey, igra čovek, they play man to man. Okay, corners down for Boyo. Boyo here, corners down. Same entrance. Na strana 4, pass, handoff, flare, top screen, down screen za Magdevski, down screen za Boyo. Okay, stay man to man.
Coach Yonchevsky knows that this could be a critical 5 minutes leading into the half. Sorkin, 13 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 4 from 5 from the field for Roman Sorkin. As Coach Betlakmi looks on, he'll be relatively happy with how his team have played this one so far. Pressure from Israel is broken with a couple of quick passes. How will North Macedonia change things up now? Almost knocked away. That's going to be a backcourt violation. Stoyanovski didn't let the ball go into the backcourt first. He dragged it into the backcourt. Really didn't have the space to allow it to go in the backcourt, though, to be fair. Madar hands it off. Once again, ball ends up in the hands of Sorkin, and North Macedonia, oh my goodness, that flew out the side of his hand almost as he wipes the sweat off on his way back down the floor. North Macedonia need to find a way to stop Sorkin, or Israel are just going to keep going back to him. Little teardrop running right-hander, no good. Easy rebound for Israel though, as Paritsky brings it down. No stress from Israel. Their confidence stolen away, though. That's a really good read. Shorts now out in open air and takes to the air. Finger roll for 2, TJ Shorts. 12 points for him now. 4 from 6 from the field. Madar. Another steal. And this is where North Macedonia really have kept themselves in the game. They've got hands in passing lanes. They're getting their hands in and ripping possessions away. That one's way short by Jurovsky. A little bit rash decision-making maybe from the 31-year-old. Madar skips it. Koritsky off track. But Shorts comes away with it. Throws it up. He was in the act of shooting. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That is super smart by TJ Shorts. He knows he's going to get fouled, so gets himself into the act of shooting. Love that smarts from TJ Shorts. That's why he's in the roster. That's what he's here to do. Timeout called. Under 3 minutes to play. And coach Betel-Akmi burns his second and final timeout of the first half.
מומנטום, תקענו אותו בגלל הסגנון משחק עכשיו. לאט, תרגילים קצרים, ראש, 1 על 1, לא. זה לא המשחק שלנו, זה לא ייתן לכם שום דבר. לא ייתן לכם שום דבר. עשיתם יתרון מזה שהכדור זז. סוף שעון, מה אתם ממהרים? מה? סוף שעון, לך אחורה, אתה מגיע מאוד מאוד קרוב, תפתח את המשחק. יותר ספייסי. סוגרים לריבאונד. התקפה הבאה, one side. בסדר? one side, אתה מחלף עם ארצי.
יאללה. בוא נחזור למשחק שלנו.
Small details worked on by coach Betel-Akmi as we look at some of the young fans, and you love to see it. Young faces being inspired by the superstars on the floor, and who knows, we might have the next TJ Shorts in the stands right now, getting inspired, getting the basketball bug like we all have. That's what these games are for. That's what the sport's for that we love. Into the game comes Huber. Out comes Timor. As we return, Shorts will be at the line for 3 free throws after that super smart play. Knew that he was going to get fouled at the half court, so got himself in a shooting motion. Comes up short though, TJ Shorts. Knew straight away that wasn't good enough. This is the second as well, and have we found a little bit of TJ Shorts' kryptonite here. Prior to this, he was 4 from 4 from the 3-throw line, 0 from 2 at this trip. This is all 3. That has got to be a collector's item. TJ Shorts missing 3 free throws in a row. Now in a 2-3 zone defense, or a 3-2 zone defense for North Macedonia. A bit more of a matchup zone. That seems to have done the trick. Israel not able to pick it apart as easy. 3 goes up. Oh, and that is a huge buzzer beater from Artzi. Unbelievable. North Macedonia doing a phenomenal job defensively, and then just one moment of brilliance from Artzi undoes 23.9 seconds of great defense. Stoyanovski gets the score, brings it back down to a 10-point deficit. Just about 2 minutes left in his first half. Look at this. Definitely worth a watch of the replay. Gets it away and makes it rain. He knew it was going to drop as soon as he let go of it. That's going to remain Israel ball. fresh 14 for them to go with. As we'll see Paritsky head to the bench. In comes Ziv. Pulls up short. Oh, and that's a good follow by Sorkin. A little bit of luck along the way for Israel, but you make your own luck in this world, and Israel worked that offense well. Sorkin chased it down hard to be there for the offensive rebound. Jurovsky hands it off to Shorts. Now the mismatch in the low post. Jurovsky against Ziv. Skip pass to the weak side. Step back. Three ball goes up. Rattles home. Magdevsky looked like he went into almost autopilot on that play. Ziv now cuts his way through the paint. And once again, it's Sorkin that's there to clean up for Israel. He draws the foul. Sorkin now at the line.
Macedonia has 14 fouls.
It's the first, back at the line for the second. It's the second to go as well, and Roman Sorkin doing one hell of a job right now for Israel. 17 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. He is absolutely working his way to a potential triple-double here in the opening day of this tournament. Final minute now of this first half. Stoyanovski. Back to Shorts. Shorts shaping up against Sorkin. Little hesitation. Just blasts past Sorkin. And I'm pretty sure that Roman Sorkin knows he just doesn't have that foot speed. They can't switch Sorkin out onto TJ Shorts. Oh, into the corner. Kravitz kicks it back to the top. Shot clock at 4 though. Catch and shoot. Madar in and out. Another offensive rebound. This time Kravitz for Israel. They'll come back out and look to take the final shot of this first half. Foul's going to be called. Both teams in the penalty, so that will send Israel to the free throw line. Let's have a look. Mladnovsky called for the foul, and Huber will go to the line for shots. Huber yet to score in today's game. 8 players have for sorry, 6 players have for Israel. Make that 7 now in this first half. For Macedonia, they've got 6 players registered on the scorebook. 4.8 seconds left in this first half. Looks like Israel are going to head to the locker room with a double-digit lead unless TJ Shorts can do something about it. Foul's going to be called, and that will send Shorts to the line for 2 shots. 1 second left. That is hair-pulling out time as a coach. Coach Betalakmi will absolutely be furious that they've given a chance for North Macedonia to be within single digits. Blazer will come in as Huber heads to the bench for Israel. North Macedonia will also make the change as I think Boshaleski comes in. Shorts at the line for 2. Now he's back on track. Missed his last 3. unbelievably, that is free throw number 8 for TJ Shorts in this first half. He's hit as many free throws as he has field goals towards, in fact, he's hit more free throws now towards his 16 points. And that will be the end of the action in the first half here in Tallinn. A very entertaining, intriguing first 20 minutes of basketball. Opening game of the tournament for both Israel and North Macedonia. Placing the ball in the bucket, but at the half, Israel certainly in the driving seat. It's going the way that the form book would have suggested prior to today's game. Israel certainly seen as favourites for this one. North Macedonia underdogs just generally in this tournament, but an interesting first half here. With 20 minutes in the book, it's North Macedonia 38, Israel 47. Second half just around the corner.
You need character. You need chemistry.
FIBA Basketball World Cup is the peak of the game.
It's the toughest competition in the basketball world to win.
That is why I will be there.
Because when you win for one,
You win for all.
The second half, and it really is for North Macedonia to come out and change the flow of the game. Israel will be buoyed and take a little bit of confidence after that first half performance. It could have been more. They certainly could have capitalized and pushed on more. Their biggest lead of that first half was 12 points. They weren't quite able to hold on to that though, as North Macedonia looked to peg them back. Israel won the first quarter 24-19, the second quarter 23-19, so pretty consistent performances from both teams on both ends of the floor. Let's listen to the coaches in their huddles as they get their team's final preparations in prior to the start of the second half.
לא להרפות, אוקיי, משחק חדש, אנחנו עולים 0-0, 0-0 מהשנייה הראשונה, אגרסיביות, אינטנסיביות, אוקיי, ומהירות. היי, און סייד ארוך אבל, ארוך, כדור שלנו, כדור שלנו.
Moments away as the Israel 5 take to the floor. They're ready to go. They must know if they can put in a big third quarter performance, they have the chance to potentially kill this game out. Take the risk out of the fourth quarter and they can relax. Maybe get some rest. Remember, it's back-to-back games to start this tournament. These teams will be back again in action tomorrow as Israel take on the Czech Republic in the early game. And then it will be Estonia, North Macedonia in the later game. Oh, there's the legend, Pero Antic, president of the North Macedonian Basketball Federation, but more than that, 17 winners' medals when Pero Antic retired. What a legend of the game, not just for North Macedonia, but for all of us. Second half action underway here in Tallinn. 20 minutes in the books and Israel in charge of this one. They lead it 38-47 over North Macedonia. Lovely pass inside Sorkin, not the first time, will go the second time though. 6th rebound of the game. Well, as taking his tally further. 19 points now for Roman Sorkin. Shorts, waits for the screen to come up from Mladnovsky. And is it stolen away? No, North Macedonia just about hold on to possession. But they'll have to put the 3 up. Shot clock was running down. Good defense to start the second half from Israel. Nazi will slow it down, hands it back to Sorkin. Ziv will draw the foul. TJ Shorts hits the floor holding his face. I think he's taken an elbow, square, either in the eye or the forehead. He's back on his feet though. Oh, it's just a hand comes down and catches Shorts across the face. Foul called prior to that though on TJ Shorts. That sends Yaftach Ziv to the line. It's the first of his 2. As Coach Rumchevsky looks on. Gets them both to go, and Israel have a 4-0 start to the second half, and that is exactly what Coach Betlakmi will have wanted and will have talked about in that locker room. Getting off to a good start, trying to close the game out early if they can. Jurovsky, back of the iron, spits that one away. Oh, lovely transition. Oh, Sorkin absolutely springs the dunk. That would have been the play of the day. Stoyanovsky pulls up, hits the little mid-range jumper. And this is what North Macedonia do. They don't go anywhere. They continue to apply themselves to the game, to push on. Doesn't matter if they're up by 10, down by 10. They will continue to play the same way and apply the same pressure. Sorkin now, quick ball movement, lovely touch passing. And Sorkin once again unstoppable down low. I wonder if Coach Rumchevsky will look at some kind of zone defense to try and crowd Sorkin out. Shorts now. Pulls inside, the skip pass is batted out. Who's it off last? I think it's off an Israeli hand last. Baseline ball for North Macedonia. Shorts to inbound. Good coverage here by Israel. He manages to go for the long pass. Shot has to go up. Again, shot clock running down. North Macedonia left with next to no options. Ziv, high off the glass, too high. Rebound of Macedonia. Drive inside, Stoyanovski. He's going to foul Sorkin as he pulls down the defensive rebound. Defensive rebound, and that's rebound number 7 for him. 3 rebounds, 5 assists off a triple-double, Roman Sorkin. Simic into the game, see if he can offer more resistance to Sorkin. Can certainly deal with the size aspect, but will he be able to deal with the strength of Roman Sorkin and the fact that Sorkin can stretch the floor? Oh, lovely little step through, patience. Nathaniel Altzi just waited, timed that little step through to perfection. Magdevsky now. Stolen away. Ziv out of the races, steps through, leaves TJ Shorts sliding on his backside. And Israel, what a start to this second half. A 10-2 run to get the third quarter underway. No real surprises. Coach Jonchevsky has to call a timeout. His team trails by 17. It's now or never to stop the run.
Ej, sve vleze, mrtvi se, sve vleze, igrat press break, ti ja čekaš ovdje, što? Pa igrat press break. Odmori go minuta, vlezi naprijed blok ovdje, za tebe neka vide, prenesi je, namesti je. Ok, igrat visoko, igrat pik, igrat ispod, pa vrati se na repik, majstor, vrati se na repik. Prv napad, sleden, 2 regular, Made, ti so topka, TJ, you're down on the side of 5-2-4 pick and roll, extra pick, iščisti strana, vidiš kako deš, a koči, udajte li se nja neka?
Things are certainly looking a lot more straightforward for Israel here in the third quarter, as they extend their lead out to 17. 10-2 start to the third quarter is a coach's dream, even more so when the game is related to Olympic qualifications, as we have right here. What can North Macedonia do? Can they battle their way back into this game? A little over 16 minutes in total left on the game clock, so plenty of time. Just do they have that versatility to change things up? That's a good start. Big 3 from Damian Robev. Ziv now. Sorkin pulling away from the bucket. Oh, wow! And one. There's been some big plays from Israel. This time, Altzi steps through, draws the foul, and stays with the play. Look at the contact. He's dragged backwards. There's the foul call. Gets hit a little as well by Simic. Still gets the bucket. Here's the bonus. Nails that one as well. Back out to a 17-point lead for Israel. There's a double team. Magdevsky picks it up in Coffin corner, gets out of jail though. Devsky now back at the top, being guarded by Madar. Step back. That's a near impossible shot. Shot goes up, little flat. Oh, what a putback though. That is a hell of a read from Yaftar Ziv. Five minutes gone in this third quarter, and it's a third quarter that's gone all the way of Israel. TJ Short steps through though. 18 points for him now, 6 from 8 from the field. .17 lead. Israel are exuding confidence, patience. Throw it away this time though, and it's those mistakes will enable North Macedonia back in. Oh, swatting. Pinned against the glass by Sorkin. You saw him timing that one, lining it up all the way. Three ball goes up, that's heavy. Slaps away off the glass and not much else. Lob pass. Oh, can't get the finish. Second blown dunk by Roman Sorkin. I think we'll let him off though, as he's got 21.7 rebounds and 5 assists. Foul's going to be called. Ziv just caught reaching around, trying to knock it away from TJ Shorts. That's Ziv's third personal foul. Here's the block. See Sorkin, laser guided block that one, lining it up from all the way. And there's the foul that's just been called on Ziv. That's come off the leg. That will be an Israeli ball. And again, that's just good defensive footwork, forcing Magdevsky towards the baseline and giving him nowhere to go. Outsy. Oh, behind the back, another big play from him. This is starting to turn into a little bit of a showboat now from Israel. They're putting on an absolute masterclass of basketball. Shorts pulls up short. Now's the long two, and he's trying to take the team on his shoulders. 20 points now for Shorts. Outsy hands it off to Madar. 8 left on the shot clock. As Madar loses his footing, traveling violation as Madar gets back to his feet. Needed to stay on the floor as soon as he re-established his feet. It's going to be an automatic travel. Chachashvili into the game as Sorkin comes to the bench. What a performance from Roman Sorkin. Also in comes Kravitz as Blazer goes out. For North Macedonia, we see Soshkic come in and Shorts take a well-earned break. Magdevsky at the top. Down into the low post for Simic. He's going to go to work on that running right hand, and that's a smart move by the 19-year-old. 2.5 minutes left in this third quarter now. Floats to the basket. That's good defense, though. Real good coverage from North Macedonia. Traveling violation will be called, though, on Maslenko. Madar is left on the floor. Townboy and official look to help him up, but he gets himself to his feet. Israel have a 15-point lead, 2:14 left, and coach Betalakmi wants to call his team over and talk it through.
אנחנו לא יכולים להשתעשע. לא יכולים להשתעשע. אנחנו משחקים את השתיים פלש, בלי לחסום אבל.
בלי לחסום מה, אתה ראשון? מהצד, לא רוצה אונסייד אולי?
14 שניות.
מהצד?
לא, אנחנו משחקים, אחד קיל, אתה מתחת להגנה.
אני עושה את הביקר?
אבו החוצה, כן.
17-11 quarter so far in favour of Israel. That is why right now they sit with a 15-point lead here on game day one. Certainly makes tomorrow interesting viewing if this result carries through. It will be the two unbeaten teams, the two game day one winners in our first matchup, and a near do-or-die game in our second game as the two teams that might have lost will go toe-to-toe. That said, still over 12 minutes to play, and 12 minutes at this level, you can score and overturn a deficit way bigger than 15. Foul's going to be called on Magdevsky. As we see Chachashvili end up on the hardwood. A little over 2 minutes now. Three is wide open. Kind of been rude not to take it for Huber. Couldn't get it to go though. And all of these just give little opportunities for North Macedonia to battle and scrap their way back into this game. Shoshkic. Long jumper is good, and Simic starting to warm up, starting to take a little bit more control of this game. 4 points for him now, 2 from 4. Easy backdoor cut, and the easiest of layups for Bar Timor. Stolen away, almost stolen back. What's the call? Seen some real good sportsmanship so far here in this tournament. As we see Netanel Altzi head to the bench. As coach Lakmi rings in the changes. To the game comes Kravitz. And at the line is Timor, Israeli captain. Plenty of experience as well. Recently given the 6th Man of the Year award in the Israeli League. Second time he's won it, 7 years separating it. Shows a consistency that Bar Timor has had at the highest levels. Altzi went to the bench, and in his place came Avivi. Three ball goes up, that's off right, and again, North Macedonia just not really having much happening in their offense, not creating many looks, just taking whatever the defense gives them right now. And usually when that's the case, it's the defense that ends up winning the game. Huber trying to find any space, any angle. Comes back out. That is a long way out for that three. Foul will be called. I think that one is on Shoshkic, as he looks to hold Chachashvili in place. It's the first. And the second is good as well. It's Israel continue just to open out this lead. Now up to a 19-point lead. That's a game-high lead for Israel. North Macedonia are running out of answers right now, running out of different solutions that they can throw at this one. Hoover called for the foul. A little bit too overzealous as he tries to disrupt the point guard. Magdevsky now. Shaping things up, goes up against Chashishvili. Draws the foul. Magdevsky will go to the line for shots. It's a great job at picking him up. As the undersized player, as soon as you can get that big, just on your shoulder or past your shoulder behind you, you know you have the advantage. As long as you position your body correctly, you should at least draw the foul, if not make the score as well. Stoyanovski misses the first of his two. Sorry, Magdevsky misses the first two. Just 1 from 4, make that 1 from 5 from the free throw line today. And a quick turnaround going the other way, and they close out the third quarter with an easy 2 points on the break. Israel dominating the game right now. There's the transition bucket by Bartimor. Kind of mistake costs North Macedonia heavily in this game. 10 minutes left to play. It's North Macedonia 51, Israel 72. There are the shooting stats from the first 3 quarters. As you can see, Israel really getting it done. 7 from 18 from downtown, 83% from the free throw line. That efficiency wins you games. For some of the highlights from that third quarter of action, as Israel really just grabbed the game by the scruff of the neck. They won this quarter 25-13, really blowing the game wide open now. A 21-point lead to take into this final 10 minutes of action. Plenty of wonderful plays for Israel to relish when they look back at the game tape on this one. For North Macedonia, the final 10 minutes is really important. Try and fight their way back into the game if they can. It would be a big ask. 21 points down. The most they've scored in a quarter is 19. So they probably need to, probably be 30 to 35 points they'd need to score in this quarter, and defensively have to be near perfect at the other end of the floor. The final play of the quarter, and the body language of North Macedonia tells you a lot. There's a QR code for Courtside 1891 streams, schedules and scores. It's an app you must have on your phone if you're a basketball fan. Download that one today. Fourth quarter action underway here in Tallinn. Israel with a commanding 21-point lead. Game day 1 of Group A of the Olympic pre-qualifying tournament here in Estonia. Israel marching their way to the top of the group as it stands. Traveling violation going to be called on Magdevsky as he just drags that pivot foot. See a nice slow-mo of the travel. Yeah, look at that back foot just sliding along the wood. Magdevsky with no real argument, accepts his punishment, hands the ball over. Hoover uses the screen and comes back. Not this time. Bit of pace from North Macedonia now. It's going to be a traveling violation, back-to-back turnovers for North Macedonia. their 10th turnover of the game. Israel haven't made them pay too much, just 7 points from those turnovers. Israel now with possession. A little over 9 minutes to play, and so far Israel have done a wonderful job here in Tallinn. Really have just come and got business-like about this tournament from the opening tip. Taken some of the pressure away, some of the emotion away from this tournament. Remember, the Olympics is at the end of the line of this qualification process. There's not many things bigger in basketball than the Olympics. Maybe the World Cup is up there. Israel have dealt with it in a real businessman-like fashion. Drives through the basket. It felt like Huber was looking to dish that away, and that's why the shot was off track. Magdevsky just keeps going, relentless really for Andrei Magdevsky. Doesn't care what the scoreboard says. When he has the yellow and red of North Macedonia on, he is going all in, as does coach Yongchevsky. Coach Betlakmi will be more than happy with that third quarter performance. The game was somewhat in the balance at the half. It was just a 7-point lead for Israel. It was a 19-point lead at the start of this final quarter. That's the first point of the final quarter. Almost 90 seconds in, as Magdevsky scores 2 from 2. Takes his tally out to 7 points as we see TJ Shorts come back to the floor, the leading scorer for North Macedonia. 20 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 7 from 9 from the field. TJ Shorts has done a phenomenal job here today in this opener. As we see Nathaniel Altzi just get those shoelaces nice and tight so he can go again. Huber brings it up over the half. Gets it back in the corner. Waits for the screen though. 3 ball goes up. That one's heavy. Nice battle under the basket. Really interesting battle between Chachashvili and Simic. Chachashvili 23, Simic 19. 2 real superstar bigs of the future for both of these countries. Foul will be called though on Altzi. A little bit too physical into the back of Theodore Simic. Shorts now, brings it back to the top. Ah, lovely little pass inside and a beautiful soft finish from Andonovski. Timeout called as Israel starts to get a little bit of momentum going here. 4-0 run to start this fourth quarter, and Coach Betlakmi wants to put an end to that as quick as he can. Israel's lead is 17. Let's listen to their huddle.
משחקים את השתיים, אוקיי? משחקים את השתיים.
וראשון משני, זה משנה.
אתה שני, ארצי שיהיה הראשון. היי, רצינות עכשיו, בוא נסיים את זה כמו שצריך. הפסקנו לשחק, הכל לאט פתאום, הכל לאט פתאום. היה זריקות טובות בתחילת ההתקפה. אני רוצה שתיקחו אותם, להרים את הקצב. יאללה.
Just a call for some intensity there from Coach Betlakmi. Just wants to make sure his team just don't slip into cruise control and leave the door open for a huge comeback for North Macedonia. It would be. Coach Yongchevsky, I'm sure, similar at his end get his team to fight all the way through to the final buzzer and at least give themselves a chance of a win. 3 changes for Israel as Ziv, Madar and Sorkin come in. Chashashvili, Huber and Kravitz head to the bench. Ziv weaves his way through the North Macedonian defense. Little step through, that'll be a travel. Just a change of the pivot foot causing that one for Jan Madar, the 22-year-old. A real potential superstar of the future for Israeli basketball, if not already. As I said before, averaged over 13 points a game in last summer's Eurobasket. Shorts now, hesitation, shovels it down into the low post. 3 ball goes up. Looked like it was going to drop for Milovanovic, but instead just clips the front of the rim. Sorkin hands it away. Oh, wow, that's a handle. Love that. A half touch. Ziv just putting on a handle show right now. Look at this. Little crossover, little jolt dribble through the middle. Unstoppable when he plays like that. Look, turns, comes back, crossover, splits the defense. Oh, wow. That is wonderful play from Ziv. Earns himself a trip to the free throw line. Can't get the first to go, though. Does have 15 points tonight already, though. 5 from 10 from the field, alongside 4 rebounds. You've touched Ziv. Second is good. Israel's lead back up to 18. Strong drive from Milovanovic, but it's too heavy. I think Madar is going to get called for the foul. And that one's saying it's on the floor. That's the right call. It was on the way down from the rebound. It certainly wasn't on the way back up. So it'll be baseline ball for North Macedonia. They run a good baseline out of bounds play, but unable to come away with points. Oh, there's the spin and the handoff. Wow, loving the show that Israel are putting on. Really is some beautiful basketball right now. Shorts, trying to do it himself, and North Macedonia's team offense is crumbling right now. Oh, and threads the eye of the needle. No score, though, for Nathaniel Hartzi. Wing 3, in and out. Both teams taking maybe some rash decisions right now, and Coach Bedelakmi asking his team maybe just to slow it down, be a little bit more considered and build your offense. Madar, a little heavy. Rebound pulled down by Shoshkic. Hartzi working super hard to get back in transition defense. Baseline ball for North Macedonia when we come back in, but it'll be a timeout first. That one called by Yonchevsky. His team trail by 20. 5 minutes and 32 left in this fourth quarter clock. We're going to head into Coach Yonchevsky's huddle, hear what he has to say.
Shoshkic, 5 men here, 4 men here. Shoshkic and Koevtor Boshale. Shoshkic first, Boshale second. Pass to the first open. Okay, they play zone baseline. So pass, TJ goes up. At the same time, come back. Shoshkic i Boshale u isto vreme. Pass, pass. After the pass, flare for DJ. This is all open for you. If they play man to man, two. If they play man to man, two.
Here are some of the standout plays of the last few minutes, and looking at some of the dribbling ability of this Israeli team is absolutely breathtaking. In particular, Yan Madar and Yaftach Ziv. Madar on 9 points, 3 assists, 4 rebounds. Baseline ball here for North Macedonia. Looks like Israel are going to drop into the zone that Coach Jonchevsky expected. Oh, and an instant steal away. That's a really poor inbound pass for TJ Shorts. Madar for 3. Iron and away. Foul is going to be called on Blazer. TJ Shorts with another smart play. Knew that Blazer wasn't going to be in full control, just put the brakes on and let him run through him. Shorts heads to the free throw line again. Not had a particularly great night from the free throw line, TJ Shorts. 6 from 10. Certainly would expect more from him. It's his 4th miss of the night. Make that his 5th miss of the night. A real weakness in his game this evening. 54.5% from the free throw line for TJ Shorts. Sorkin now moves it to the wing, down into the low post. The hands reach down though. North Macedonia managed to hustle it away. Shorts drive strong. Good this time. Madar for 3. Draws the foul. He'll head to the free throw line for 3 free throws. Shoshkic called for the foul. 18-year-old just drawn into that one. Smart play by Madar. Sent Shoshkic to the bench. Easy call for the official. Shoshkic not in control at all as he tried to chase the shooter off the line. One from 2 so far from the line, Yamadar. It's the second, extends Israel's lead to 22, the biggest lead of the game for Israel right now. And only 4:39 left on this 4th quarter clock. Israel really pushing through to this first game win. Another thing I would reiterate, and I'm sure Coach Bedel-Akmi is aware of, that points difference might play its part, so you absolutely want to try and win by as many as you can. There's no way Israel will be taking their foot off the gas in this game as they drop into a 2-3 zone. That's more of a matchup. Little pump fake, double pump fake from Sorkin. Good defense by North Macedonia, but Israel will grab another offensive rebound and go again. And you just feel that they're on automatic right now. Israel, and a big 3 from Blazer. 30-year-old knows how to rain it down. He does so again. His second 3 of the game. 5 rebounds as well, Blazer. And you can see the frustration starting to bubble with Coach Jonchevsky now. I don't even think it's the result for him. I think potentially that his team are just stumbling their way to the final buzzer as we see Paritsky come in and Madar head to the bench. Big night for Madar. Another change for North Macedonia as well. Sorkin doubled in the low post. They know what a threat he is. Quick pass out of that double though. Ziv now, he's going to look to shape up. 3 seconds, little shake, little crossover. Oh, and another absolute top draw play from Ziv. Softest of teardrops to get the score as the shot clock expired. Shoskic now going to find the low post. Instead goes to the high. They too have to get a shot away. Didn't touch the rim though, so Magdevsky putting it back in is going to be ruled out. And Sorkin will head to the bench. 21 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists for Roman Sorkin. Most of his damage done in the first 3 quarters. As Israel really have sent a warning signal across the rest of this group. They are serious, they are here to absolutely get a spot at the full qualifying tournament next year, keep their Olympic dreams alive. And looking at this performance, the depth of quality that coach Betlakmi has as well, you'd be tough to bet against them right now. 3 goes up, Magdevsky puts an air ball up. With all that in mind though, there are certainly tougher challenges ahead of them than what they have faced here tonight against North Macedonia. So for Israel, probably the toughest challenge in Group A will be tomorrow as they take on the Czech Republic. Czech Republic came away with a 3-point win earlier today against Estonia. So the 2 unbeaten teams, the 2 day 1 winners, as we see another 3 from Blazer, his 3rd triple of the game. As I was saying, they'll face a tough game tomorrow against the Czech Republic. The 2 teams picking up wins today go against each other. The 2 teams that look like they're going to be on the losing side of the games, Estonia against North Macedonia, will be the later game tomorrow. Could be a very, very interesting game. Remember, it's not just about qualification, being the top 2 teams. You want to be the top team coming out of Group A, because that should, in theory, give you a slightly easier semi-final. Other side of this, remember, in Group B, Portugal, Poland, Hungary, and Bosnia and Herzegovina. Taking place in Poland, as will the semi-finals and the final. Paritsky steps through. That's a smart little move, but a little heavy-handed. Rebound pulled in, though, by Chachashvili. Back inside. Once again, Paritsky, but doesn't quite have the soft touch around the rim. Zalewski hands it away. Shoskic now. Patience here into Simic. Steps up, long 2, not really the wheelhouse for him, not where he's going to do most damage for North Macedonia. A little swing of the left hand from Simic, needs to be careful. Might be frustrated, but he doesn't want to get himself thrown out of the game. Short corner 2 from Benny. Doesn't happen. North Macedonia get out, and Magdevsky gets the transition score. 30 seconds left now in this game as a double team comes in. Magdevsky fighting to the very bitter end, goes all the way, the and 1 play. Andrei Magdevsky trying to rally his team. Potentially knows that points difference might be a factor in this. Every single bucket they can score. will play its part. Great move with the reverse layup, using the rim for protection. Devsky now at the line. That score gets him into double digits. And that one takes him up to 11 points now. Hasn't been a huge amount for those North Macedonian fans to cheer about in today's game. But they'll be back again tomorrow, I'm sure. What becomes an almost do-or-die game against Estonia. Drive inside, off the glass. And again, a little heavy-handed. This time it's Huber that can't quite get the soft enough finish. And that will be the end of the game. A 3-ball to close out for North Macedonia. Coaches go to the half to shake hands in what has been a real exhibition of world-class basketball from Israel here, as they walk to a game day 1 win. Final score here in Tallinn, Republic of North Macedonia 65, Israel 86. Wonderful game from both of these teams, but Israel just too strong, just too powerful. A great shooting performance from the outside for Israel as well, 9 from 22. Also from the free throw line, shooting 83% compared to North Macedonia's 57%. They dominated the boards. They've dished it 18 times to their 86 points. They really have taken control and dominated this game. Top scorer, TJ Shorts for North Macedonia. He had 22, but Roman Sorkin, what a game for him. 21 to lead Israel's scoring. Here are some of the top plays from that 4th quarter of action. And another quarter, really, where Israel just slipped it into cruise control and glided their way to a game day 1 win. It was the 3rd quarter that blew this game open. Israel had a 7-point lead at the half, but then they were able to extend that out to 19 by the end of the 3rd quarter, and then it really was just a matter of Israel making sure that they didn't slip to close out the win. Final quarter, 14 points apiece. And that is why we end with a 65-86 win for Israel. Some of the top performers, well, Roman Sorkin will get a lot of the plaudits. 21 points, 7 rebounds, 5 assists, as well as a block. Just behind him, though, Yiftach Ziv, 18 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals. Also in double digits was Timor with 12 points, Madar with 12 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and also Altzi, who had 10 points and 5 rebounds. As for North Macedonia, majority of the scoring on the shoulders of TJ Shorts. He had 22 points as well as 3 rebounds and 3 assists. Only one other player got the double digits, and that was Magdevsky in the closing seconds of this game. He ends up with 11 points as well as 2 rebounds and 2 steals. But it's Israel who pick up a game day 1 win, a very important game day 1 win as well here in Group A of this pre-Olympic qualification campaign. So our results here today are the Czech Republic 77, Estonia 74. North Macedonia walk away with this one, lose this one 65-86 to Israel. Our games tomorrow see the 2 winners from today, Israel and the Czech Republic, go toe-to-toe in the earlier game. And then our 2 losers from today, Estonia taking on North Macedonia in the later of the 2 games tomorrow. Everything to play for, though. Remember, the goal here in Tallinn is to be one of the top 2 teams in this 4-team group. Then you would progress through to Poland for the semi-finals. Here's how the table looks. Israel top of the table on points difference. Czech Republic in 2nd with that win. Estonia in 3rd. North Macedonia in 4th. Czech Republic winning by 3 earlier, but our final score here in Tallinn in the 2nd game is North Macedonia 65, Israel 86. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you'll be back tomorrow, where there'll be plenty more action for you to enjoy.